It's review time, and today we have the product liquid feeders, and these are by the company byFormica. So we're going to have a look at the variety pack, do a little bit of an unboxing, have a look about how they work, and then I'll show you inside some of the ant nests. Let's have a look. Okay, so just looking inside the box now. So this is the variety pack. It's got 3 different sizes inside here. So we can see the numbers that we've got here. We've got 5 of the little ones. They call them the micros, 2 of the minis, and 1 of the mega. So these are the micros just here. You've got 2 there, which they're the minis, and they're the little bases that they screw into. And then at the top, you've got one of the actual large ones here, or the megas. So we'll get into the size difference in a second with those. And here's the jar here to fill up, so quite large one. Inside the box as well, we have the little instruction manual here. So it's got some important considerations here. Do not set and forget. Then it's got the actual sizes of each of them and what they're for. And then basically how to use them, how to fill them up, and things to remember with them. Some frequently asked questions there on the back. So nice comprehensive little insert that comes along with them. So that's really good. It's a nice little feature of this variety pack. Okay, if we look at the sizes here now, we can see from left to right. So we have the mega, then the mini, and then the micro. So the micro holds 1 mil, the mini holds 4 mils, and then the mega there is the large one there. So quite a big size in volume. The heights of them, the micro is 23 millimeters high, the mini is 50 millimeters, and then the mega is around about 77 millimeters. So this is the base here. They screw into that base. These are a 3D printed base, and it's really nice, really accurately done. Here we can see the precision 3D. Tried to get a little bit of a macro lens look inside it, but it's a nice and clean. We can see how the liquid actually just holds there through these little openings, and the ants can just come inside here, poke their head in, and they can access the water or the honey water, sugar water, anything you might put in there for them to drink. Now typically up until now, before getting these feeders, I have the baking paper here, and I'd put just a drop of that honey water or sugar water on. But now introducing these little liquid feeders, it's really good because you don't have to keep supplying and taking out the old baking paper and making sure that there's fresh liquid in there for your ants all the time, and keeping up with that water as well. Sometimes I'll generally put a test tube in with my ants just to keep that moisture and the availability of water, but with these liquid feeders it's great. This medium one here, I fill that with water, have that inside the nest, and there's always water available for the ants, which is great. So here we can see I've just filled this one with some sugar water. I make this up myself. It's about 50% sugar, 50% water. Make sure it's really mixed up and put it here in this tiny little micro one. Here we've got some water I've decided to put in as well, just to try a little bit of water for these guys. But it's great. You can just put it in there. Although you don't want to set and forget it, you can actually leave it in there for several days. And as they drink through that, the water can obviously stay there for a lot longer than you would perhaps keep honey water or things like that in there for the ants that might actually spoil over time. So you just got to keep a little bit of an eye on there. So here we can see these guys really getting involved and enjoying this water here. This is the Rhytidopanera metallica colony that I have, and they are loving having this access to the water here. They get right in there and have a nice drink. So they work really well. Here we've got the sugar water as well. They're enjoying drinking that. They've always got access to that, so I know that I can just leave them to enjoy that. So they're a really nice product. They're nicely finished. The glass is nice and thick and a really good quality. They're easy to screw in, and if you do need to replace and top them up, clean them out, it's nice and easy to do. You just spin off that 3D printed base, give them a nice clean up, make sure they're nice and dry, and then put that new liquid inside. Look at this guy, head stuck right in there, getting a nice drink on that sugar water. So what do you think, guys? Do you like these liquid feeders? They're a really nice product actually to have. and they just take a little bit of time away from actually having to feed and water your colonies, which is great. Especially some colonies, they may be a little bit too big to get in here, like bull ants. I can't use these feeders for them. They can't get their heads in there with their mandibles that they have really large. But colonies like these guys, also have them in my Camponotus. They also like these liquid feeders. So here we go, inside the outworld. I've just got one filled with sugar water and the other one that's actually filled with water. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, just a little bit of a look at these liquid feeders. Thanks very much for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you liked the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy ant keeping, guys.